So I like to always go to Clever to get to all the applications that I might need. And though I'm not a student, but if you click on login as student and then you click on your PSD, you can get in and type in your PSD email and all that stuff. Okay. So, and if I scroll down, I see all these applications. If I continue scrolling, there's Cengage. So I'm going to click on Cengage. Clever is your one-stop shop to all the links and websites that you'll need for remote learning. So once I get into Cengage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this video. Now we are transitioning away from pirates and into space exploration, which Mrs. Schnell loves space exploration. When I was your age, I wanted to work for NASA and I wanted to be an astronaut and I wanted to explore Saturn because that was my favorite planet. So I'm really excited about this and I hope you are too. So it doesn't show up in your assignments because I have it scheduled to come out. But what you're going to do is you're going to watch this background video. And now you might be wondering, well, Mrs. Schnell, why do I need to watch this build background video? Okay. Why do I need, or listen to it and read it? Well, the reason why you need to listen to this it's not necessarily a video, it's an interactive kind of read. The reason why is because it is so important to build our background. Now, I know that I have some students who know so much about energy and space, and then I also know that I have some students who might not. And so what this video or interactive tool does is that it bridges those kids that don't have as much information a little bit closer to those kids who do. Okay, so that we're all starting on the same level as far as understanding what is expected. So you're going to click your way and watch the videos. You can play them, okay? And that's our big question. And it is very, what's the word? Robotic, so I apologize. But I think it will really help us understand and build some background knowledge and also understand some of these keywords that will show up later, okay? After you go through the process of reading through and listening to that, you're going to go into Seesaw. Now in Seesaw, you will have an activity. Scrolling. There we are. Concept map. And so what you're going to do is we have this big question. What does it take to explore space? And you need to list 3 things at least that one would need to explore space. So these could just be bullet points like, I don't know, you would need a really high amount of speed, right? For that rocket to go up into the sky. That would be 1. So what are 2 other things that you might need? Then on Tuesday, we're doing our read aloud like we normally do. And this is a read aloud comparing Earth and Mars, which is really, really neat. And then you have this planet comparison chart. And so you're going to write in what the Earth's diameter is and what's the Mars diameter. And if you don't know what diameter is, that's okay. I talk about that in the read aloud. You're going to write down how many kilometers away is the Earth from the sun and Mars from the sun. Okay, what's the distance away from the sun? And then you're going to write 2 characteristics for each planet. Okay, characteristics are things about it, right? Like we know that Earth is green and blue, right? Has those colors. So that would be 1 characteristic. All right. So that's for Tuesday. On Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to be reading from your student book. And the pages that you will be reading in your student book, here, let me go to the Seesaw activity because I know it tells me. 432. So I'm going to write in 432, hit enter, and this is the article I'm going to be reading. What's Faster Than a Speeding Cheetah by Robert E. Wells. And here is some just information about how to read a math article. And this article is really neat. I love the graphics, like this table it has. So you're going to read on Wednesday just to, let's see, page 439. Okay, so that would be this page would be the last page you would read for Wednesday. On Thursday, you would go to page 440, so 440, which is this, faster of all, and you would read these pages, and then the next 2 pages. And then that will be the end of the book that you have to read. Now, what is the assignment, Mrs. Schnell? That's a great question. If I go into Seesaw, here is my assignment. And it's a tic-tac-toe worksheet-esque thing. So I have asked questions that the curriculum has helped provide. And I have asked those questions in a tic-tac-toe format. So if any of you have ever played tic-tac-toe, you know that if you get your symbol in a straight line, whether that's horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, you win, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to choose 3 questions to answer. Now, I color-coded the questions based off of the day. So blue questions, you will be able to find that information in Wednesday's reading. And purple questions, you'll be able to find that the answers in Thursday's reading. Now, I also want to say that there are some verticals and horizontals and all that jazz. So there's one horizontal that's all from Wednesday's reading. That's okay. You can choose that one. There is one diagonal or both diagonals that are 2 questions from Wednesday's reading and only 1 from Thursday's. Perfect. You choose which questions you want to answer, okay? Also, I try to make sure that I put in page numbers as well to kind of help guide where to look when it comes to finding that information, okay? Like before, you're just going to type in your answers using a text box through Seesaw. That is what Wednesday and Thursday's reading will be like.